Recording in progress.
Social. So nice to have you here with me Monday morning. A little gray and rainy here in Hilton Head. But let's go ahead and just get started. Our easy pose here, hands down on the knees, closing down the eyes. And just allow yourself to take a moment to kind of feather your nest. Feel the sit bones pushing down into the earth, letting the belly get soft. The hips are tilted a little bit forward. We rise up through the chest, maybe roll the shoulders up and back down, just releasing any tension. Elongating through the spine as we reach the crown high. Gentle tilt in the chin, that's your Jalandhara Bandha. It just allows for there to be a flow of energy from the root to the crown. Our eye focus, with under the closed eyes, goes from the eyelids to the central point between the brow at the third eye. As we come into that alignment for our energy centers, we bring our awareness to our breath. We breathe in and out through the nose, just beginning gently pulling that fresh prana, your breath of life, into the chest. Being conscious of the rise and fall, starting to bring that breath, bring that fresh air through the ribs, through the entire heart space, front and back. And on the exhale, just letting go of any stale or stagnant energy in the body. Then we start to breathe with a bit more intention, bringing that prana a little bit deeper down towards the solar plexus and the navel. We feel into the gentle undulations of the body, of our physical form, shifting and moving with the power of that breath within us. We start to direct the breath even further down into the sacral waters and down towards our root, where the Kundalini lies in the second and third vertebra. Kundalini energy is a Shakti energy inherent in all people. When we use this practice, the bandhas, the breath, the exercises, to shift and move that energy, to elevate it through the chakras, to clean out any blocks, and to get back into a state of flow. So breathing all the way in and all the way out. Trying to balance the length of the breath, making them equal. And just coming into full awareness of how we're feeling this morning. What is your energy like? How is your heart? Keeping the eyes closed, slowly raise the hands out in front of you. Rub the palms together. Just vigorously creating some warmth, creating heat. And bring that heat into prayer pose. Thumbs connected at the sternum, fingers pointing up and out, forearms parallel to the earth. And we prepare to tune in. But first, we take a nice long deep inhale in through the nose. Great big vibrating sigh out. One more of those, deeply in. Great big sigh out. And then we inhale to tune in. breath and just for a moment envision a beautiful channel from your heart through the third eye, the crown, up to the heavens, connecting to all of the ancient wisdom, allowing us to be in our highest. We release the breath, we drop the elbows down towards the ribs. The prayer at your heart opens into a lotus cup. The pinkies and the thumbs stay touching. And just for a moment, we bring our awareness to the mind. All of the thoughts, the worries, the concerns, the to-dos that keep us out of our presence and out of awareness of the current moment. We simply take them like little pearls and we place them into our lotus cup. This practice is called giving it up to the divine, where we allow the thoughts to be held so that we can shift the energy from our heads into our hearts. So as you place those thoughts into the lotus cup, we visualize the energy from the mind just draining down to the true command center, which is that heart space. On the next inhale, we raise the lotus cup up, allowing those burdens to be held, lifting them up to be carried for us for the duration of our practice. And then we turn our palms out, and on the exhale, we very slowly and intentionally sweep our fields. Your aura, your electromagnetic field, should be simply an expression of your energy radiating out from your body. This is a chance to clear out anything you've taken on, anything that's not yours, and to really just clear your space. When the fingertips touch the earth, allow yourself to feel into the support beneath you, coming into that beautiful alignment of the body, sit bones pushing down, crown reaching high, chin gently tucked, eye gaze, third eye. We take a deep inhale through the nose all the way down to that root, holding the breath for a moment, and then we take an extra sip through rounded lips. We hold that for a moment. Another sip, rounded lips. Holding as much prana as we can, and then we're going to do really a great big vibrating sigh. Bring the hands back to the knees, and if you're sitting on a pillow, you might want to release that so you can really feel your root kind of pushing down into the earth. We're going to do a Sufi grind to start to just wake up the lower spine and then we shift into the upper spine. And we do that by rotating, starting our rotation counterclockwise, pushing the root down, and you really want to just focus on the lower part of the lumbar spine, rotating through the sacrum. The head really doesn't move. The eyes are closed. Inhale forward, exhale back. And just start doing that movement. Your lumbar spine pushes into the earth. And it's an opportunity to release any fear. The lower chakra, red, root, earth, is our connection down. And we want to release anything that we're holding so we can open up this channel, allowing the energy to flow both out and in. We inhale forward, we exhale back, and then start to bring awareness to where the navel is. Letting it be soft forward, pulling the navel back in the back. You start to feel into the lower ribs as well, rotating this into the torso. And the thoracic spine starts to get engaged, and those circles get a little bit bigger. Noticing the chest pushing forward, the back of the heart space opening up in the back. And then start to really move the body, let the head get involved, and we start to really make big circles back and around, leaning forward, almost like you're going to touch your head to the earth. Kind of unwinding yourself, waking up the spine, getting the spinal fluid moving. And here also starting to engage a bit the cervical spine, squeezing the lower organs, the digestive system. Go ahead and take 3 big circles to come back to the center. Just stop in that place of peace right in the center. Come to your perfect posture and then start to rotate the head counterclockwise, just working that cervical spine. Getting out any little kind of clicks and kinks in the neck. And coming back to just sitting up straight. We change direction. Now we go clockwise. Start at the lower lumbar spine. Just like a little pestle and mortar, rotating the lower lumbar spine through the sacrum. You feel the sit bones hit the earth, rotating the root, unwinding. Breathing in, breathing out. Start to pull it up through the belly, shifting and moving the navel, getting that twist and turn into the ribs and the torso. Opening up the chest in the front and the back. And now start to make those big circles. 3 to wind yourself back up into seated. Just sitting in your perfect yogic posture. And then rotate the head on the cervical spine clockwise. And just a proper little wake up of all of the vertebrae. And come to that place of peace in the center. Release the hands from the knees down onto the earth, palms touching the earth. Flip the right palm up. Inhale, sweep up and over, and really make it slow. Push your right sit bone into the earth so you're feeling the stretch from the hip all the way through the ribs, all the way over, like you're trying to touch almost your fingertips to that left-hand side. On the exhale, we sweep up and over. Right palm touches the earth, left hand reaches up and over. And I invite you to just go really slow. To start, you're going to get enough exercise today, so allow yourself these moments to wake up the body. Feeling into any points of tension. Breathing. Trying to flow your body with the breath. Speeding up a little bit. Whatever feels right for you this morning. Make sure you get into the places that you need. Only you will know and feel into, ooh, I need to really stretch that part. Center. Take the feet apart and then bring the soles of the feet together, interlacing the hands over the toes. Just for a moment, we want to open up the hips before we get going today. So inhaling up, exhaling down. right for you, getting that space open. Just make sure you're sitting with that spine straight, pushing the sit bones in at the same time that you're reaching the crown up high. Down, just start to butterfly the legs a little bit more actively. Let's do that for 30 seconds. Okay. Take a deep inhale here. We're going to do the first pull of Mula Bandha. This is your root lock. So deep inhale in. Hold the breaths, press those knees down as much as you can, perfect your posture, and Mula Bandha is your root lock. You pull up anus, perineum, and the sex organs, closing and locking in the energy. The Kundalini resides in the second and third vertebrae. You want to visualize it curling up to break through any blocks that you have, pulling back the navel, holding the breath, keeping the eye gaze at the third eye, hold it. And then as you release, keep the eyes closed and just let the legs come out straight in front of you. The feet are flexed, the feet are together. Sitting up straight, we inhale, we sweep our arms up towards the sky, like you're pulling yourself off the earth. On the exhale, we bend from the waist forward, and we come as close as we can to grabbing our feet or wherever you can touch, bending the elbows and then dropping the head. I want you to stay here for 3 breaths, just allowing yourself to get the pull and the stretch in the lower back, through the neck as well. Just breathing, trying to straighten the legs as much as you can, allowing the hamstrings to get stretched. When you've finished your 3 breaths, we're just going to start a flow, inhaling, sweeping up again. And make sure when you flow up, you come a little bit back so you have to engage your core here. So a little bit back where the core gets engaged. Exhale, come forward. Drop the head. Stay down for as long as you can, getting the stretch on that full exhale. And inhaling up. Engage. Exhaling down. And the next time you're down, stay down again, holding on to either the feet or the ankles, but allowing yourself to use your your hands to really pull yourself down as much as you can. Get as big of a stretch as you can. If you need to bend the knees a little bit, that's okay. Kind of staying here for a moment, allowing that back body to open up, allowing the head to curl, even bring your chin a little closer to the chest. You really start to feel that all the way the stretch comes into that thoracic and up into the cervical spine. Take a deep inhale here. Hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha, pull up, pull in, pull the navel back, and you can visualize you are lighting up the chakras, red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, indigo, purple. Trying to clear that space. Now when you release the breath, the belly, and the bandha, keep the eyes closed and just slowly slide the hands up the legs as we start to sit up. Place the hands to the sides and then let yourself, using your core muscles, roll back. onto your back. Okay, come down onto your back. And I want you to go ahead and bend the knees, bringing the feet to the outer edges of the mat. Let's just do a little windshield wiper for a moment, letting the knees fall from side to side. Getting that stretch. Hold it as long as you need. Trust your body. Tune into what's happening. This is the yoga of awareness. So it's what is right for you on any given day. And as you're doing that, please remember, the instructions are in this class are to do things quite vigorously, but you need to listen really to what's right for you. So keep rotating those legs. Come to the center and slide the legs straight again and bring the feet together. It's really important that we are in a great state of alignment here, so make sure your back is in alignment. Your hands may want to come underneath the buttocks just to be a nice cushion for the lower back. And the left leg is going to come out 60 degrees and then back to center. So out 60 degrees, back to center. And you're inhaling as it rises, and you're exhaling as it goes back down. And you want to keep that leg straight. We're going to start off really nice and slow, and then we're going to speed it up. Exercise this morning. Inhale up and down. Otherwise, just keep the muscle, the tension tight. Keep it nice and steady. You decide. If the mind wanders, the invitation is to use a Bij mantra. Sat Nam. Truth is my name. It keeps you present, keeps you in awareness. You can inhale, raise, sat, exhale, down, nam. I know it gets a little tight here, almost. And bring the leg down. And then we're going to inhale, take it out, that's 60 degrees. Hold it, squeeze Mula Bandha, so pulling up, pulling in, pull the navel like it's coming down towards the mat. Your eye gaze is up, looking at the third eye like you're gazing up towards the heavens. Everything else is soft. The leg might shake a little bit, a little lactic acid. And then slowly as you release, bring it back to the center. Shake out the legs a bit. It definitely can get a little bit juicy on this one. All right. Now, take the right leg, we're going to do the same thing. Out 60 degrees and in. Inhaling up and back. This one is 30 seconds left, less, so we're meant to be a little stronger on this side. Feel the breath coming in and out the nose. Sadhana. 5 your way. Take breaks, that's okay. Just stay with us, stay breathing. Let that fire help lift that leg and your breath. Keep going. 20 seconds. 60 degrees. Hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha, pull up and in, pull the navel back towards the mat, hold. Hold as long as you can. You're going to really feel that inner muscle on the inside of the thigh, through the groin. And release, bring the heels back together. Kick and shake those legs. You need to use the hand to get into it, kind of smack the area of that groin, inside and outside of the thighs. And then go ahead and give yourself about 20 seconds of that windshield wiper again, just letting yourself release any tension. And a bit more. Get ready. Kriya is all about finding that inner strength, becoming super strong, just in the core and the legs, and then shift it up into the arms as well. All right. So go ahead and straighten those legs, heels are together. Make sure your body is in alignment. Hands are underneath the buttocks, palms facing down, supporting that lower back. And this one really just kind of committing mentally to doing the best we can on this one. We're going to be raising both legs out 60 degrees and then coming back to center. The heels want to touch and go down. The big thing is not to let yourself drop the heels on the floor. It's total control with the core and then down. So out to that V, 60 degrees on the inhale. Exhaling down, total control through the navel. Gently dropping the heels, getting into those straight legs, and back up. So go ahead and let's do it. You do get a nice little break after this, so put everything you got into this one, and then we get to integrate. This is excellent for sciatica. And hear your breath, in and out the nose, in and out strong. up and pull Mula Bandha. So inhale, raise both legs up and out. Hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha, pull your navel back like you're pulling it towards the mat. Point those toes, total control, legs are straight. Gaze at the third eye, hold. And when you release, bring the heels back together, total control still. Then drop them. Then let the feet splay, let the hands release, palms facing up, come into Shavasana. We've got 4 minutes if you need to shake those legs. Do that, otherwise just breathe, like you can breathe into the groin, breathe into the belly, send that energy around your body. We start to prepare for the next exercise, bringing the legs together straight. The feet are together and the feet are flexed. Bring the arms up 90 degrees and interlace your hands together. Now, the thumb, choose which thumb is on top. If the left thumb is on top, we're working on balancing our feminine energy. If you need to tap more into your masculine energy, the right thumb is on top. Keep those arms straight. I'm going to show you, we're going to be inhaling up and over, and if we can, that's always the thing, we're kind of coming to grab the feet. And don't worry if not, you just come as close as you can here. And then we exhale, totally using the core to drop us down. Letting the back drop, letting the head drop. That's your full exhale. Inhale. It's like you're reaching up and over. And we exhale, back. Inhale. Up and over, holding that breath as you connect. Exhale, up and back. control through that belly. Find your flow with your breath. Keep your mind on the movement and the breath. You got this. One more minute. Anytime you need a break, take it. Just stick with the breath and the visualization. Come back. One more. Let's all drop back down, arms up high. We're going to perfect our posture. Deep inhale as we rise up. One more time. Hold the breath as you lock the feet or the ankles. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Stay here. Pull up, pull in. Hold it. Take another inhale. Squeeze more. And when you release, raise those arms up and slowly breath, belly bandha. Total control. Dropping down that lumbar. Thoracic spine. Setting down the cervical spine. The skull connects. Arms are still up. Take another deep inhale here. Stretching through the arms and then allowing the hands to come undone. Reaching the arms up towards the sky as you squeeze and pull Mula Bandha again, pulling the navel back, opening up this channel from your heart, straight out through the arms. Turn the palms so they're facing the feet. On the exhale, we sweep down. Letting the hands come down to touch the earth by the thighs. Take a moment just to breathe. And then go ahead and bring the knees up to the chest, grabbing onto the shins, pulling those knees towards the chest, lifting the sacrum up for just a moment to get that stretch in the lower back, and then just drop down and start to just pull the knees from side to side, allowing the lower back to have a nice massage. We kind of push into the kidneys and the adrenals there. Just rock side to side. Come to the center, rock up and down on the spine a couple of times, just like a child, rocking up and down on the back. Shifting and moving the energy. And come just come over on hands and knees, finding the balance here. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we're just going to do 3 really dramatic cat-cows to shift and move that energy. And then we come to the place in the center. We tuck our toes. We're going to push up into a downward dog first, allowing our hands to press into the earth. We can kind of pedal the feet a bit, but we're going to shift not into just a downward dog, but into a triangle. So we walk our feet a little closer, and we try and find that perfect balance between the feet and the hands. The head is down, and hold there for a moment, just breathing in this space. Just 15 more seconds, just breathing, just finding the balance with the palms and the feet. Sit bones up, head drop down. The next thing we're going to do, so the hands are firmly on the earth. You're going to lift up on the toes as you shift forward, and then exhale, back heels touch. The head stays down the whole time. It's just a move. You'll feel the pressure go into your fingertips, then back to the palms, to the base of the palms. Just allow that subtle movement forward and back. Over the toes, back to the heels. It's a lot of weight to shift. Small, potent exercise. Let your inhale and exhale move with the body. Feel this in the upper arms. Great stretch. Back of the legs. 30 more seconds. Back a little more, so now you're back in a downward dog. Take the pressure off of those wrists. Take a deep inhale here. Hold the breath, squeeze Mulavana, pull the navel up and in. And release. We're going to go to child's pose for a moment so the knees go wide, touching the earth. Big toe comes together. Buttocks goes back towards the heels. Stretch the arms out in front as you drop the third eye. Let yourself just release. And breathe. Feeling great. Allow yourself to breathe deeply. expanding, like you can see your body expanding with every breath in through the back. The ribs expanding, the back of the heart space expanding. Every time you exhale, you drop that bit further to the earth, third eye connected. One more deep inhale here. Take an extra sip through rounded lips. Great big vibrating sigh out. Slowly start to push yourself up. We're going to bring the legs through. Come sitting on our butts with our feet out in front. Our hands. We're going to go back. I'm going to give you 3 options for this. So, option number 1 is to come into a wheel. So, if you are, that is part of your practice to come up into a wheel. I'm not going to be doing that today. The second option is to come into a back platform. This is only for 1.5 minutes, so you can be in this back platform. The hands are turned away from the feet, and we rise up, trying to get into that kind of a flat posture. The other option, if that's not good for you, is to come down and just do a pelvic lift up. We're going to hold it. We're going to be doing a breath of fire. So,
can you show the wheel thing again?
The wheel would be a full coming up into, so by the shoulders, lifting up into a proper wheel. So if you want to do that, please come right ahead. All right, breath of fire is a strong breath out the nose. We pump the navel. So we've got 1.5 minutes. Find your posture and then begin that breath of fire. If it's too much with the breath of fire, just do long, deep breathing. Inhale wherever you are. Perfect your posture. Squeeze Mulabandha. Hold. Gazing out the third eye. Maybe a little smile as we squeeze and pull. Navel comes back towards the spine. When you release, be very gentle with yourself, especially if your head's been back. Be cautious. Draw the hips to the earth. Head comes high. We're going to go ahead and lay ourselves back down. Use your core, use your strength, whatever posture you're in. Come lie down. Hands by the side. Take a moment to allow that chance to have some integration. And then what we're going to do with the legs out straight and heels together, you can even point the toes. We're going to be spending 2 minutes just moving the hips, thighs, calves, and the feet. We're getting the blood supply really kicked into our legs, kind of readjusting after all that work. So, fine, just move. Hands are by the sides, and moving hips, feet are together. You're like shaking, doing whatever you need to get as much blood as you can. It's a little wild, it's a little crazy. It's just get it in there. However you feel called, shift, move, taking it out. Make sure those hips rock from side to side, so to the thighs, get it back. It's really from the hips, the feet are moving together. Then come just to the center and just kind of kicking up and down with the knees. So really just shake, 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 shake one more time. Perfect. And then release. We'll point the toes. Coming into that alignment, deep inhale. Hold the breath. Squeeze Mula Bandha, pull up, pull in. Visualize that Kundalini energy, Shakti energy, destroyer and creator. It's rising up. It's breaking through blocks. It's igniting all of the positive qualities of our chakra centers. Bring it all the way up to the third eye and the crown. Hold it there. And then slow release. Breath is released. Belly is released. The lock is released, and you're good to go. So, we're going to slide ourselves over to the left side of the mat so that your buttocks are on the side. Your left foot is on the side of the mat. And we're just going to do 1 minute of bundle rolls. This one's always interesting for people the first time. So, cross your hands over your chest. And you're just basically rolling over onto your mat, once this way, and then back. And it's a way of kind of realigning the energy. It's also a little massage for the body. You just roll over and back. See if you can find the joy in it. You know, it's hard on this floor, but over and back. Center. Find your body, get your body realigned into the center of the mat. Legs come up 90 degrees. And then bend them so that you can grab your feet. You're going to do peace fingers around your big toes. What's going to happen is you're going to bring your heels down, the knees get spread. So the heels come down towards the buttocks. And then you inhale, straighten the legs as much as you can. Exhale down. Inhale up. And if you need to grab your ankles instead, that's okay too. Wherever you can get, you really do want to try and get those legs as straight as you can. We're here for 2 minutes, so you'll find you'll really be able to kind of improve your stretch as we get working on it. Go slow this first minute. Inhaling up through the nose, exhaling down. Make sure you're pushing that lower back into the earth as you're raising those legs up straight, straightening those arms. I want you to, for the last minute here, speed it up a little bit. more seconds. See if we can go even faster. And legs up straight. Let's take a breath here in and out. Then a deep inhale in. Straighten those legs, straighten the arms, squeeze and pull Mula Bandha as you hold the breath. Pull the navel back towards the spine. Hold. Hold. Slowly release, keeping the posture, just letting the heels drop towards the buttocks. Releasing breath, belly bandha. And then release the toes, grab the shins, rock from side to side. Just releasing any pressure, any tension. I'm going to tell you where we're going to go so you can visualize it so you don't lose any of this energy. We're going to be rocking up and down on the spine. We're going to come over into a child's pose. So let's come to the center. Let's do a couple of rocks up and down. Back. We're going to come up, shift ourselves into that child's pose, knees wide, big toes together, third eye touches the earth. The hands this time come down to the soles of the feet. And what we're going to be doing is just raising the buttocks up a little bit and down. Inhaling up, it's kind of a roll on the head and down. So you kind of go third eye over the crown and then down. Be careful with your neck here. Just kind of a gentle roll up and down. Knees as wide as you need. Just here for a minute. Slow little flow. Drop the buttocks down as far as you'll go. Hands on the soles of the feet, third eye touching the earth. Let's take a deep inhale. Hold it, squeeze, pull. Anus, perineum, sex organs, everything up and in. Visualize that kundalini breaking through any blocks in the red earth, the orange waters of the sacrum, the yellow fire at the navel, the green air energy at your heart, anahata open in the back, the light blue ether at your throat. Indigo at your third eye and the purple thousand-petaled lotus at your crown. Squeeze and pull, pulling in the back. Now, when you release, keep the eyes closed super slow. Start to rise up. Use your core. Keep the eye focus at the third eye. When we sit all the way up straight, let's take a deep inhale in and out. And just slide yourself back into easy pose. And then we're going to shift all of that energy we created in the lower part of the body up into the upper realms. The arms come out straight. And we're going to be fluttering. It's like you're fluffing through your heart chakra. We bring blood up into the brain. Let's get a little more lively music here. Get a little inspiration. So, all right. Keep the shoulders down, they aren't jacked up. You want to really be just projecting straight arms, fingers are together, out from the heart. I will tell you, we are here for 3.5 minutes. So find your flow, breath is in and out the nose. It's about projected straight out. Perfect your posture. Deep inhale down to the root. Hold the breath. Squeeze and pull Mula Bandha. Pull the navel in and start to raise those arms up into a V. Now we start to lift the shoulders. You stretch through the armpits. The crown reaches high. Keep squeezing. Keep holding. Bringing the energy up to the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown, really elevating. Finding a balance between the upper and lower triangle. On the exhale, sweep your field. Just let it go. Sweep the hands down to the floor beneath you. And I invite you to really press your hands when they do reach the earth into the floor. Reach that crown up. Just give those shoulders a little bit of a break. And then slowly start to stretch those legs out in front of you again. And come back to where we started. We're almost there. Let's flip the palms up. Inhale, sweep up. And then let the palms be reaching, facing towards the feet. You can flex the feet, bend from the waist. Let the fingers grab the toes if they can, or the shins. Drop the elbows in the head. And then inhale, still holding on to the toes. Just open up through the chest, opening up through the throat, gazing up high. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale up. Exhale, drop it down. Huge stretch through the hamstrings, live nerve. Exhale down. Up. Seconds here. Okay, let's drop the head down. You're holding onto the feet as best you can or where you can. The feet are flexed, so even if you're just grabbing onto the shins or the ankles, if you're holding onto the feet, pull them back, just let the head be soft. Wherever you are, hold on with the hands. Inhale, open up as much as you can, and then start to just thump the navel. You've got 1 minute, like a rattlesnake. You're just pumping the navel, staying in this open posture. And you can include a breath of fire if that's all right for you. And deep inhale in, perfect the posture, squeeze Mula Bandha, hold it, hold it, hold it, flex those toes, open up through the throat, tilt your head back a little bit, pull the navel all the way back towards the spine, fullest expression. And when you release it, just don't open the eyes, just come into your sitting pose, or whatever posture is good for you to be in meditation. So we go straight into meditation on this one, and then we're gonna have the gong for Shavasana. But just find a posture which really works for you, and let your hands interlace and just drop them in your lap. Again, a reminder, tapping into more, balancing the feminine energies with the left thumb on top, tapping into more of the masculine energies, right thumb on top. Let yourself just sit in all of the energy that you've created for a moment here. mantra is Har, H-A-R, and it's like Har, because your tongue hits the roof of the mouth. It's really important how the tongue moves, so it'll be Har, Hare, Hari. And that is like calling on God. God is Har, creative consciousness is Har. So Har, Hare, Hari is calling on the flow of that consciousness. Then Wahe Guru, Wahe means bliss now. Guru is darkness to light. So it's calling on then, like calling on creative consciousness, saying, hey, I want to be in this blissful state, transitioning out of darkness into light. So we'll find a chant here. Har Hare Hari, Waheguru. Har Hare Hari, Waheguru. Har Hare Hari, Waheguru. Hare Hari, Waheguru. Har 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 Hare Hari, Waheguru. Deep inhale, holding the breath, holding that vibration, calling on bliss and enlightenment. Let it flow in your body, seal it in, release, keeping the eyes closed, just lie back. invitation is to fly your soul. Lie back, let the body relax, and fly your soul. Come back into the physical body. Release the breath. Allow yourself to fully animate your body with your breath. Breathing into your fingers, breathing into your toes. Getting that fresh prana to every single cell. And at the same time, really grounding yourself. Allow yourself to visualize roots down to the mother. You are right here, right now, in that physical form. Strong as steel, mind, body, spirit flowing. Allowing the body to just integrate all of your efforts. Feeling a sense of victory for showing up today. One more deep inhale. Great big vibrating sigh out. Start to move those toes and fingers, maybe clenching and releasing the fists. Just allow yourself to really feel into the physical form. Circles with wrists and ankles. And then allow yourself to maybe stretch the arms up over the head, allowing the body to just elongate as you breathe in, rise and fall of the chest. And go ahead and bring those knees up to the chest, grasping onto the shins, rocking from side to side again. Really pushing the lower back and releasing any tension. Last massage for those adrenals, no more fight or flight. I'm trying to just balance in, getting the kidneys, our processors, everything working together. And then drop to the right hand side and just allow yourself a moment in this fetal position to take 2 really long, deep breaths. Just arriving into a sense of newness. So that when we rise up, do that when your breaths are done, and just keep the eyes closed and come meet me back in easy pose as we close our session. And you just want to have your hands on your heart when you get there. Again, feeling into the subtle rise and fall of the chest. And every Kundalini class ends in the same way with the Irish folk song, The Long Time Sun. In the first round, we sing holding onto our own hearts, honoring ourselves. In the second round, we open our hands up to one another and we sing for one another. On the third round, we can raise our hands up, singing to anyone we want to place in that space, someone that you love, that needs love and light. You can put the collective, the planet, and then we close, bring our hands into prayer for 4 times Sat Nam at the end, so we can seal our practice in our highest state of truth and authenticity. But we start with our hands on our hearts, and we honor ourselves with this long time sun.
May the long time sun shine upon you, all of
May all beings know peace. May all yoga practice contribute to the well-being of all. As we exhale, we bring our prayer down through the chakras. Peace to all, light to all, truth to all, and love to all. I bow down giving thanks to Mother Earth and Father Sky, blessing you, blessing all of our prayers. May we rise up together in our highest vibration to share that out with our friends and family in the world today. We rise up together and we greet one another with a Satnam. 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 Satnam, everyone. Okay. Can I introduce you guys? All right, hold on. Satnam, everyone. I lost my turban somewhere in there. Happens. Okay.